back. It is still Wednesday, December 2nd, 2015. This is still the morning edition. Last I checked, I'm still your Ella V, and it's a very happy morning. First, because I've got two gorgeous ladies with me.
But it's what the gorgeous ladies are going to talk about that is so much
important.
more important.
The content is
exactly, and we're going to lead to it. That all, doesn't take away from the fact that Ami Kaufman is
the most
incredibly
gorgeous.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There you go. There you go.
Because I'm singing
There
going.
you go.
She nailed it,
I
right?
know. Okay. So, speaking of beautiful people, it's no more nudes for the famous Pirelli Calendar. Instead of using famous models in skimpy outfits or no outfits at all, photographer Annie Leibovitz has chosen high-octane professional women to be photographed, or photograph them, for the most part, fully clothed. Now, does this choice redefine the beauty model as we know it? I have these beautiful, gorgeous women and a beautiful man with me in studio to discuss this, but before anything else, let's take a look at Gabi Weiniger's report about the new calendar. Break it down from there.
Kate Moss, Naomi Campbell, Lara Stone, these are the kind of supermodels who usually grace the pages of the world-famous Pirelli Calendar, nude or scantily dressed, for the past 50 years. But that was then. This week, a new kind of Pirelli Calendar was unveiled, with 13 fully dressed women, picked mainly for their professional achievements.
Looking women like Amy and Serena, I'm just like, yes. And seeing them natural in their pants, just not, exuding that sort of perfection, just, human, beautiful.
It's girl power, isn't it?
It's woman power. I love it.
Woman power captured by celebrity photographer Annie Leibovitz, who shot women of different ages, backgrounds and professions. At the launch party, Annie says she was surprised by the invitation.
They wanted to change, and I didn't believe them. I really didn't believe them. But then once I started taking these pictures, it wasn't really like we were doing the Pirelli Calendar. We were just taking these portraits of incredible, smart, creative, great women.
The Pirelli pivot follows a number of changes in the industry when it comes to objectifying female sexuality, including Playboy's decision in October to end nudity on its pages.
Well, I think it's making a really important statement about women, and I have been for years very much more interested in having more women artists featured and getting more attention. I think they should.
More attention for a different reason. This year's calendar has caused a stir, not because of the beautiful naked supermodels on its pages, but because of the powerful message that these accomplished and empowered women represent.
It's a shock that I'm not on it. Just kidding.
I know. Next year it's you.
Okay, hold up. Ronnie Stubb, culture journalist and I24 News Morning Edition contributor with us, and also model and feminist activist segev. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Now, Oni, this is not the first time trying to change and break the myth of the female body is being attempted, right? Pirelli are not the first.
True.
What else did we have?
Well, first of all, this is Pirelli's 43rd edition.
Wow. Wow.
43rd. Let's keep in mind Pirelli is actually a tire company from Italy, so let's be reminded where this whole thing started from.
It probably started with this.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But it started from they were trying to create some sort of a really exciting thing about their company, whatever. It became the most exclusive calendar of all because you can't purchase this calendar. It's actually a distribution for 20,000 people,
right.
Prime ministers, presidents, top-notch celebrities.
By the Pirelli, I mean, we're looking actually at something different right now. That was the Dove campaign. But prime ministers, presidents, whatnot.
Yeah, it's actually, if you're getting the Pirelli calendar, it means something about you, which is why it's even more exciting, everything that has happened in this makeover that the Pirelli calendar has been through. Annie Leibovitz was saying that it wasn't her idea, that they came to her and they were saying, we want to take a different angle at it, and we want to publish these women in a completely different way. As we were saying, they're all dressed. I don't think that's the most important thing here, but that as well.
Been mentioned around the world, yeah.
Exactly. A lot of them are above 50. It's not about.
It's not about being young.
Yeah, it's not about being this beautiful doll
hungry.
that is excited to be a poster. It's not a poster girl anniemore. That's the thing.
Yoko.
Oh no, she's 82 right now. So
seriously.
her. Patti Smith. I hope no one needs to say.
And I love the Amy
And the
Schumer
wonderful
one.
and lovely Amy Schumer,
Amy Schumer was phenomenal,
which also wrote down in her Twitter, beautiful, gross, strong, thin, fat, pretty, ugly, sexy, disgusting, flawless woman. Thank you, Annie Leibovitz. Which is, I think, sums everything up.
I'm just getting the chills. Yeah, exactly. Same here. Because that's everything that we are. And I want to ask you, Ray, because you're a feminist activist, right? Dealing with body image, right? Which, by the way, you are gorgeous and phenomenal and unbelievable. Ronnie, I was trying to lead you at the beginning. This is not the first time, because I remember the Dove campaign. I was living in the States, and Dove came out, I think, somewhere in the mid-2000s with a campaign of real women, real women in underwear. It didn't catch on that much. It just got the buzz. Where do you think we are in this day and age when it comes to girls' image, with projects as such, because at the end of the day, not everybody can be photographed by Annie Leibovitz. You're going to look phenomenal, whatever you do, if you're photographed by Annie Leibovitz.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, where are we in this day and age when it comes to female body image in 2015?
I think that companies finally realize that there are people, actually flesh and blood, people behind the wallets.
Yeah.
And they need to put something that they can relate to. In the media, in magazines,
And still, though, the image of the incredibly thin girl. I mean, and the front cover of magazine, the image of the incredibly thin girl.
It's still the same.
It's still the same,
image.
isn't it? Yeah.
I hope it will change. I hope so.
Why does it need to change? I know that we all know, but remind me. Yeah.
When I was growing up as a teenager, I was inspired by these girls. And I have a different body type, and I didn't know that this is who I am, and it's okay to be who I am.
Right.
So I was starving myself, and I was exercising like crazy in order to
get to that point.
Yeah, to be something else, not to just embrace my body and be myself. And I think we need those images. We need this diversity in the media.
Yeah.
We need to see inspiring women and women with power, women that did something
that accomplished
great.
something. And I think, I don't know how old you are, if you mind me.
I'm 31.
You're 31.
Yeah.
I'm 44. When I was growing up, it was 1 in 10 girls would have eating disorders. I think nowadays 1 in 5 or 1 in 4.
Yeah.
And Ami's looking at me. I'm terrified for my daughter. No, because I think if you have girls, definitely. I mean, you really are thinking, you're going to a world that I want to change it.
True. But I want to say something about what Ray was saying, and it's really important in a way to talk about it. The Dove campaign was all about real women, that it's all about the appearance. So you're a real woman if you're not thin, and we were talking about it before we started airing. Right. So a naturally thin girl is not a real woman. What does that mean? And this whole idea of like, quote unquote, real, what does that actually mean if you're only talking about the appearance? And then all of a sudden, you're bringing women that did something. If it's Amy Schumer that's creating a whole new idea of like making fun of the women objectification and just allowing a woman to be.
If it's Patti Smith, a musician.
Exactly. If it's Yao Chen, that is a Chinese actress that has 71 million followers around the world, and she's doing amazing work for refugees around the world. Serena Williams. I mean, all of these women, either if you know who they are or you don't, it's a moment to be like, oh, she's a real woman, not because she's thin, not because she's not so thin, but because she did something with her life, and because she's more than her appearance, as beautiful or not poster magazine type of beautiful as she is.
Important. And what the semantics here is it's against us, because real is everyone. Real, like
everybody's real at the end of the day.
The model is real too, in a way, and that's okay, as long as you're not trying to be the model.
Or in other words, let us be many, 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 many things, and not just what you think we should be.
We should
you hear that,
our
Ami?
bodies.
I'm listening.
We should just celebrate ourselves.
Amen. High five me.
Yeah.
Okay, high five me.
All the way.
Never mind the man. Okay,